At first, iOS was all the rage. Then, Android gave it a run for its money. In October last year, Microsoft finally caught up by launching its very own mobile device operating system, Windows 8. There are many variations: Windows 8 for smartphones, Windows 8 software which works on both desktops and tablets, and the Windows 8 RT specifically for tablets. But is Windows 8 for tablets a game changer? We'll be examining this issue in this episode of Tech Watch.
Hi, I'm Etienne from Razer TV and I've been using Windows 8 and Windows 8 RT exclusively for the past 4 days. And this is Jin Lee, editor of Digital Live, and he has been using Windows 8 since it was launched, right?
Yes.
Okay, now if you're looking for a Windows tablet, you can choose either the Windows 8 tablet or the RT. But which would you recommend?
RT is like a light version of Windows 8, designed to run with the smartphone processors, instead of the traditional Intel processors you get on your laptops. So that means the RT devices will be smaller, lighter, and a longer battery life, but they can only run the new touch-centric apps available on the Windows Store. But the problem with that is, it means you cannot run the traditional desktop programs like your games and full versions of Photoshop, and you want to do like Steam, Facebook, Spotify, it just won't work on RT. But the good thing about RT is it is cheaper and it comes free in Microsoft Office. Windows 8 tablets will generally be bulkier and less power efficient, but you can run all your good old desktop programs as well as the new touch app.
So what are the biggest pros and cons of switching from say iOS or Android platform for tablets to Windows?
Well, Yiqian, it boils down to one word: apps. Windows Store is still missing a lot of apps like Gmail, Google Maps, Spotify, Facebook, and you know what? The list of games is just sad.
I agree. I'm a very big Spotify user and I couldn't install Spotify on the RT and I couldn't find an app. So it was just very difficult for me. Okay, but let's talk about tablets, right?
Yep.
And we have the Surface RT here in Singapore. The new Windows 8 Surface Pro, which is built in-house by Microsoft and not third-party manufacturers, has been getting a lot of hype. And it will finally be launched in Singapore in June. So do you think it will get as much attention as the other big tablet launches like the iPad and the Galaxy Tabs?
What Microsoft is trying to bang on, right, is to create what's called hybrid device. Now the problem with RT is you cannot run your desktop program. Surface Pro, because it's a full Windows 8 OS, that means it can run all the new touch apps and all your old desktop programs. So it can be a hybrid. So that is the selling point.
Even though they are late to this tablet game, do you think Windows 8 can be or will be a game changer? How do you think it will stack up to the competition in the future?
Well, the strength is that Windows 8 is still very strong on the PC level. So when someone refreshes the PC, they will still get Windows 8. However, when you look at it from a smartphone or tablet perspective, Microsoft is just not there right now. As a replacement OS for PCs, it will still rule the roost. But consumers aren't changing PCs as often as Microsoft would like, and that is Microsoft's challenge right now.
Windows 8 is all around us, right?
Yeah.
There's Windows 8 Phone, there's Windows 8 RT, there's Windows 8.
Yeah.
So why do you think they use this naming convention? It's kind of confusing, right?
Okay, the answer is very simple. So we know that Windows is late to the mobile game, right? The smartphones and tablets, Microsoft is not a word you talk about, right? It's just on the PC. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to bang on the familiarity of the Windows interface and extend that to the tablet and the smartphone device. That's why they're doing this like that.
Windows 8 drew so much flack from users, right? And the biggest gripe is that it's missing the very crucial start button. Do you think all these complaints are justified, or it's just a matter of getting used to the new OS?
It depends whether you're using it as a tablet or as a PC. If you're using it as a tablet, then with the new Metro Touch interface, which is designed for finger swiping, the start button is not really relevant. However, but you want to play Diablo, you want to destroy Diablo Inferno level, and you want to get into some good old desktop mode and stuff, you need the start button. Without it, it's going to be very, very difficult to navigate.
Alright, so thank you, Jimmy, so much for helping us understand Windows 8, Windows 8 RT, and Windows Phone 8. Okay, in the next clip, we're going to talk about phones. And are you a big Facebook user? Of course, we're going to talk about this new thing called Facebook Home. So stay tuned.